Welcome everyone, Ears here. We're back in Farming Simulator 25. It is a new day, a new month. As you can see, it is 10 a.m. and I'll explain that here in a few minutes. But I'll go ahead. This is the second part of what I asked from the previous episode. Quality of videos, whatnot. I'm trying to increase the quality of videos. And previous episode was recorded in one way, and this episode is recorded a totally different way. And I'm asking my viewers or anybody that's coming along, if you don't mind, and if you haven't watched the previous episode, please go back and watch it. You do not have to watch all of it if you don't want to. Just go back and please view it and pay attention to the quality of the video quality, and then come back to this one and look at this one if you haven't seen the previous, and compare the two and let me know which one y'all think is better, or if you can't tell a difference at all. I really would appreciate the feedback on the video qualities. I'm trying to improve it, trying to get it better, and it's not been easy trying to get everything done because I did lose one video. The whole complete episode it would have been the previous episode. I redid all my settings and tried to improve it, and it actually looked horrid, and it should have been better than what I was. And as I tried to set it back, my OBS kind of started freaking out and did not like it. It was OBS pretty much did not like the changes. And after I started setting it back, trying to set it back, OBS like, nope, I'm not working anymore, and kept crashing no matter what I did. So I had to reinstall OBS, uninstall it, reinstall it, and then work. Then it allowed me to work with the settings and change settings without it crashing and whatnot. So volume wise as well, want to be different because my volume settings are not exactly the same as they was. And that is on me. The worst part is the way it looks. Grandpa kind of screwed us over. Did not plant any grain crops, especially in the one we was going to buy. Now let's go over here and look at this one. This looks like a grain crop. Oat, yes, that right there will be the field I'm going to try to hit, but it's going to be a lot more expensive. I was kind of wanting to buy the cheaper one for the simple fact that we get out a little bit less and buy the farm. That's 167, so the farm itself is 180. I was hoping we could do this one for 59 and then have enough to buy this by the time, but it doesn't look like we're going to get to. So I do want a field. I want to progress set of contracts, which after contract, but I'm still going to have to do contracts. I will go ahead and say that, for the simple fact, just one field ain't going to keep us busy. So hoeing 62, not the field I was hoping he'd let me. Fertilizing 4076, nope. 44, 61. So he has nothing in that field. I was hoping he'd let us fertilize it or something. But we need to make 20,000. Let's look. Ain't wood transport. Use your own equipment or for your own reward. I'm not good with all of this right down here. That is worth it. So I'm going to have to make a lot of money. Fertilizing. Guessing that is a big jump in money. It'd be pretty easy to do. Going to lease, which we don't have a fertilizer or nothing, so we're going to have to lease that one. And we're going to have to buy, actually, that ain't bad. I can't afford it. We are going to have to buy some fertilizer, which I really do not want to have to spend some money. That's a pretty big field. And that will probably, see, those are 200. Ain't no difference. So these will be easier to move around. Not gonna make much off of it. Cause I say with that big of a field, probably take all 3 of them. So let's drive over there and pick it up. I still have the stones from before. Go inside, drive over, and get our leased vehicles. I hated the fact that we had to buy the fertilizer, which I knew I was going to have to. Spent $3,000. Pretty much going. I may not pay for the fertilizer, but I'm not going to make as much off of it as I wanted to. And I'll probably take the tractor over there, do the fertilizing, and pick up a different one contract for our helper. And I explained what I'm going to do with the helpers in a previous video, but I'll go ahead and say I'm kind of feel like I'm an established person here doing contracts for these people and these farms around here. I'm grown big enough to have a helper, somebody that works for me, so we can get more contracts, take care of more contracts. And this is Massey. I don't think we've been in this yet. Do not think we have. Get her started. Go ahead and hook this up. Back her in. Come on. Attach. Now let's fill the fertilizer up. Now, bad part for me doing this is, knowing me, if I have any fertilizer left, I will forget to empty it out. I will go ahead and say that. I might end up having to buy more fertilizer. Let's move this one out of the way and go ahead and look at the other contracts. Now, that one's still up, which that is pretty far away, and depends on how much we got. I might go ahead and do that one. Mowing, pretty good. It's not far from here. Let's go ahead and get this mowing job. Drop out here, get everything ready for a nice looking mower. It is huge too. This is a nice looking tractor. Valtra. It is nice on the inside. And with that, I'll be honest, I know it's Valtra, but how it's setting, I can't, if you, boom, boom, it's Lexus. But now, I'll go ahead and say, the reason why I started it around 10-ish on this one, it was hailing. There was not a lot we could do. and it was very, 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 very loud. So I progressed it till the hell was over. It ended around 10. I need to turn on, I do have like the accumulation stuff, snow accumulation, everything turned off. Thinking about turning it on. What does everybody think about that if I turn it on? This is going to be a cheesy way to get over there, but instead of driving all the way around, I don't think there's any use to drive all the way around properly, because that gives us an extra minute or two of drive time, and we're in we're in it to make as much possible so we can move on to our farm. So anybody complains about what I'm doing, going to do, I am sorry. I really am. But also, like I say, I'm in a hurry. I want to start owning our own farm. I really do. Instead of driving all the way around, I'm not going to drive on the field. What? Oh, it hit that right there. I'm going to have to get on it a little bit. Not a whole lot, because I am pretty wide in the back. But I'm going to try to stay off of it as much as I can without hitting. Now, this is which I've done it before. I think this is the field we did the baling on. Now let's turn on a helper. Give him 2 headlands. And get him going. Now let's get back in to this one. We gotta go all the way down to 76. Yes, I'm looking. I do, for the ones that's new, I do use the big map here and there to help me get around. I mean, I could probably play this whole map for a whole year and I'll still use it to get to where we need to go. We just need to keep going straight till we get down there. But I will meet you when we get there. And we are here. Nice little windmill. I need to do this one just for the simple fact I need to maximize the wood I make. I need to maximize it the best that I can. Just because I can. And I had to buy the fertilizer. Now here we go. Go ahead and turn on use GPS. If it wasn't for me having to maximize it, because I'm afraid I'm going to have to go buy some more after looking at this field and how big it is. Going to use what I got. Probably then some, or it's going to be very, 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 very close. This is the first time we've actually fertilized the field in this playthrough. And I was wanting to hold back on buying fertilizers and seeds and whatnot unless it's going to benefit me the most and I have my own equipment. Since there was no use, I have no home. I'm kind of renting, staying with Grandpa at the moment. But it is what it is. It is. And this was the more we need to make, what, 20, well, more than 20,000 now since I purchased the fertilizer. And that's another reason I kind of want to wanted to stay away from purchasing stuff like this. Let's go ahead and back up, turn it around. I don't see why I should do the headland. Where's my next mark? Right there. Get it going. I might have some left over. Yeah, I'm gonna have some left over. I was afraid it was gonna take more than what it was. What it normally would have. Because I have on my own little playthrough that I've been just tinkering around with. Already done this. Ah, that was on me. Ah. I didn't want to go back over this area. I just now paid attention when I was at. Go over. No, that might have. I don't know. I can't see where I fertilized. Can't. Back it up some so I can get the edge. I can hardly see it, tell a difference. Now, there I can barely. I kind of wish they would brighten that up or darken it to make a bigger difference. So you can tell a lot more than what you've done. It is hard to tell, at least for me. I don't know about everybody else, but my eyesight ain't the best. I wear glasses, and I actually need to get a new prescription. It's been about 4 or 5 years since I've. No, it was no. See, it's been 3 years, and I already know I need a new pair. Need to get them redone. I really do. I hate going through. I'll be honest with you, I hate going through that process, especially after these. I had to have 3 different lenses for these, made for my glasses I got now. Because we went to the side, what I really needed then. Now, I know a lot of people are, well, we don't need to hear this. I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to. I had to. We started out with what I really needed. And after about 2 weeks, I couldn't take it. It was too much of a difference for my eyes. Every week it kept a headache, and it gave me tunnel vision. I mean, everywhere I walked in, especially at work, when I walked in at work, the whole place was was a huge tunnel. Especially more lights was the area, the more I had tunnel vision. Then we redid them, and we dropped them down a little bit, and it didn't get the headaches, but I still had tunnel vision. So then we had to go just a little bit above what I had before. So they wasn't 100% where I needed them in the first place, but they were more powerful than the ones I had before. But nah, yeah, stuff like that happens. It does. I'm not faulting them. It's just kind of a pain to have to deal with. 97%, 98. This little section I missed right here, and this should be it. There it is. We're going to have to drive this one back. Turn it off. I'm going to empty. Door's closer. So I'm going to empty. No. Yeah, empty it out at the store. And I'm going to do that other fertilizing contract. Really am. AI in this game, the driving AI for the cars and vehicles, I will say it's a vast improvement from 22. But on top of me saying that, it needs to be worked on as well. You didn't see it when I was coming down through here. No vehicle, no cars, didn't pass nobody. I was on my side of the road. And then all of a sudden there was one, it was like he went to pass somebody. And he stopped on the opposite side of the road and he was just sitting there. Nobody around him. Nothing. So I end up having to go around him. Go on the opposite side of the road, pass him, go around him. He's getting along with our mowing. Now let's empty that out. So it is emptied out. Go ahead and get out. Return our leased stuff. Another fertilizing. 30. That's 44. I might as well get all this done that I can since I've got the fertilizer. You know what I mean? If I have enough for 44, which I should, hopefully, according to that one, I can't say it's foreign to me. The foreign tractor. I'm not even going to really try to pronounce. I'm really not, as you can tell, I don't speak really clearly too well. And I've always been like that. I've even had to take, when I was younger, speech classes and whatnot. And that's just part of my life. Something I've had to get used to. And my friends and families I had to get used to. Let's see, which field? 30. Either which way is about the same. I'm thinking about it. I might not even, it's gonna be close. This is gonna be close. Cutting it pretty close. Actually, well, let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. I tried it before and I didn't do it right. And it wasn't the fact that I didn't doing it right. It's just I didn't realize. I didn't think about sitting and waiting. Let's go down here. This probably will take long. To me, this will be longer than just driving. Really will. Yeah, which no, it's over here. This from the previous time I caught it. Over. Stop her on the barge. Turn her off. There, she's closed. And we're moving. Back in the tractor. Oh! She's a moving. I ain't gonna go back inside until we stop. We stop. Come on. He can go. The better way is go this way. And then as soon as we get to the end, we got to take a right and then a left. First ferry trip. I need to go back on go back to the beach and take the long way around to ride the ferry. I always enjoyed that. Kids always did too when they was little. Dude, gonna have to make me cut the corner. Yeah, we go to the beach one way, or we can add an hour to our trip and go another way. He is done with that one. But if we take an extra hour trip, we can ride the ferry. And that's the extra hour is pretty much the ferry ride and waiting on it and everything. Always enjoyable. Yeah, but also we take a bunch of we take a bunch of bread as well. Feed the seagulls and stuff. Gotta maximize what we can do. Field course not detected. Make sure we line her up. Back it up some so we can get the edge. Make sure we get the edge done. Turn it on and let's go. This shouldn't take too long to fertilize. It's a long field, but it shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off and find him another one. Kind of be worth him doing. Still got, that's 50,000, 87. Still got 37,000 we gotta make. 37,000. Hopefully nobody's coming. My view's blocked. Make sure it's on. We've used less fertilizer than I figured we was going to. Really have. 78. I'm gonna have to go down the middle too. I'm not getting it all. $99. That is done. Actually, go across this little bridge here. Anybody coming? And we can take, since the ferry's on this side, we can take the ferry back across. While we're waiting on the ferry to go across, we can try to find him another contract. Oh, too fast. Too fast. We're Get out. Get the ferry going. There it is. Ooh, boys. I don't want to turn in mowing. That's the one I want to turn in. Let's go ahead and collect that. Any new cultivating? I don't think. Fertilizing. A big fertilizer. Mowing. 52. 62. And too many. Wood transport is gone down. Rock removal. Header. 7 to 12. Which we haven't been to that field yet. Let's borrow those. We're over here. I might myself since I've got this fertilizer, why not use it and make money with it? I really have no place to store it. No farm of my own. So I might as well take advantage of it. Ooh. Break. Empty it out. Go ahead and complete this job. And we gotta go all the way to 52. John Deere. Yeah, it's typical John Deere. Yeah. Put our weight on. Bag it in. $52. All the way over there. We got our map out, sitting right next to us, looking at it. Still trying to get used to where everything's at, and I doubt I will ever. Bad memory. I have the worst memory in the world. I do. Take him over here and get him going. Getting closer. Less than 30,000. Got to get it made before it's ready to harvest. I doubt he'll fertilize it, but it'll help us get money back. With the crop already being there. We didn't have to pay it. Well, I don't have a I don't have a tractor myself. Only own the harvester and the truck trailer. But we own our own land. That would be a good start. And that's a big enough land, I think, will be well worth leasing feeder and tractor until we get our own. That was going to be the downside of what I was going to do on that smaller field. You go on, dude. You want to unfold it. Nice little piece of equipment. Good wine. He takes off and drives around for a little bit. Go back to new fertilizing. I'll have to buy some more fertilizer. That 9,077 looks pretty enticing. It really does. Rock removal, we've done plenty of rock removal. That one, that's one that you need the bobcat. We've done that one before. Weeding. 83 is nearby. We can do this one. Nice little pendant. Little bitty thing. Great for orchards. You can hear the chain driving. It sounds like what it sounds like. To me, it don't sound like it's belt driven. It's more chain driven. That's probably just the sound of the motor itself. First time, I never even used a mod for this type of fertilizer spreader, but this is the fertilizer spreader I grew up with using. Yeah, dee. Fast little boy. Well, it's so small, it feels like you're going a lot faster. This field won't take long at all. Won't take long at all, but I'm going to go ahead and use up all the fertilizer I bought. I'm probably going to buy some more. I might buy, depends on how much we got left here, how many I'm going to buy, because that another $9,000 field looks pretty enticing money wise. I'll probably make 6,000 off of it. That's another 6,000 in the bank. That will help us out. Got to get as many contracts in as we can. But even once we buy it, the field, doesn't mean we're going to be straight up not doing contracts. We're just buying the field, harvest one season, and that's it. You know, I did waste just a little bit starting it too soon, but it's okay. Yeah, I just realized we don't even have a tractor. And kind of the one I want. I noticed it's been in sales a lot. No, I haven't seen it yet in this playthrough, but I know it's been in sales. Messing around on other playthroughs like my own. Did get a little starter tractor. But by the time I I buy that field and have no money, it'll pop up. How much do you want to bet? Kind of mentioned it in the first episode too. The one I was mentioned that it would be it's a good starting tractor. Starting, yeah. Because it's kind of like a jack of all trades. Don't have a lot of horsepower, but it is a jack of all trades. I'll show you here in a few minutes what I'm talking about. I will get this contract done and I will show you. A lot of fertilizing today, but I gotta use it up. Needs to be used up. This field's a little smaller, so it's going to make it a little bit more tighter on getting it completely fertilized. This is I'm noticing the lines overlap itself a lot. 19 liters left. 19. What to do it? Goes the train. I'm gonna cheat it. It already went by. The other one is done. Drop that off here. Get out and complete both. I'm pretty much doing those other two fields. We made a little profit off of our that one. I might let the AI do that one. I've already done a bunch of fertilizing. Yeah, I'll let the AI do this one. I've done what, 3. Still I'm gonna have to buy some more fertilizer. Buy 2 more. Hopefully those 2 will do it. Oop, did you hear the bee? Bee was coming after us. I'll let the AI do this one. But if there's anything left, I'll have to remember to bring it back. Come on, let's fill her up. I do hope I have enough fertilizer for that field. I really do. AI should not waste what I waste. You understand? Because they're more precise in that aspect. Yeah, I got plenty of fertilizer. Probably didn't even have to buy but one. So it's down south. All the way to 77. Let's get down there for our helper to work. Oh, hey, bud. Do you know if there's any collectibles on this map? I really haven't looked. And if they are, I don't know what I'm looking for. I really don't. I know the hentai map, it's glowing orbs. I found one in my first live stream on YouTube. Besides that, I don't know. We gotta cross the bridge, and it's this big old field right here. Set our AI up. Come on. Are you gonna go? You got it turned on. He's blocked by an object. The AI is blocked by an object. Is it this? Is this in your way, sir? Is this? There he goes. That was blocking him. Dude, you could have done what? I just don't know sometimes. I do not know. Now, what is left for us to do? 43, 68, 61. Rock removal. There. Owing. Another fertilizer, deadwood. I don't have changed. Cultivating 11. Cultivating is pretty much the easiest thing to do in a way. Pretty good amount of money. You do a lot of cultivating. To me, this is always a funny looking one because it's the same body style for front wheels, same frame. Put tracks on it. It just. I know why they leave it on there for weight distribution. See, they've got its weights. So that is the spot for the front wheels. So instead of just putting axe on there, they just put weights in it. I just think it looks funny. It's the Pinocchio of John Deere's. I'm sorry if you like John Deere's and love this tractor and stuff. I'm just having a little fun. Yep, your typical John Deere interior. Really ease. So we got to go to the field that we mowed. It does drive good though, I can already tell you. Really does. We turn it in. This one, we can stay off the field a lot better since it ain't as wide. Unfold it. Put my steering assist. I can see my lines. Turn it off. Lower it. Let's go. Kind of watch it as we go. Make it feel like you was, actually out here in the tractor doing it. And I want to watch. You get to turn right. You're on your line. Eat. Go ahead and turn without having to. Yeah, I do. I know I missed a little bit right there, but it's contract. I know it doesn't have to be 100%. And that's not me. That's how the Giants made the game. On every one of them. Gives you that leeway. Does. Eat. This is a nice little field. Really is. Get on it. Go. Your line's looking good. It's doing a really, really good job. 9 mile an hour is great. I was hoping it would do the little turn itself right here. The ones that's wondering what that beeping and buzzing, that is the GPS. It turning itself off and me turning it back on. That beep beep. Here we go. I know that's a hard turn. A hard turn. Dick at it a little bit. Yes. 41% done. Sharp turn. Alright, kind of wanted to give you the feel. That's the reason why I didn't talk much in that time. To give you a feel like it would be in there by yourself, just listening. But we'll come back. I am close. Already about 55 minutes, and what I'll do is we'll be back when I complete this task. We've seen this tens of times in this playthrough. Getting close to being done. And I'll go ahead and tell you I did do what I said I was going to do with that fertilizer. Didn't think about it. I was just trying to get the money for it, and I was trying to get this done, and I went ahead and finished the contract before I hold it up. Come on. Hold it. There we go. And if I didn't, as I was doing this, I'm going to go ahead and finish that contract and then think about emptying out the fertilizer. So that is on me. It really is. Yep. But made quite a big dent. 169. Still hadn't turned this contract in. I think this one is 5,000. The one more good day of really good contracts, and we can buy that farm. Well, that land. And then need I need tractors, but I do need a farmhouse. Even though I own land, I don't own a home in this town. So what do you think I need to do after I buy the land? Do we need to focus on getting my own tractors and equipment, or buy the farm first? Which one do you think? 49.10. Let me know in the comments which one do you think I should do. But we're 174, so pretty much 13,000 away. We could do it in the next episode and purchase it. Hopefully he wants us to fertilize it, and we'll do the fertilizer if he does. Check here. 44. Nope. 478. Nope. 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 One. That's all the contracts wants us to do for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and end this in here. Don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Also give us a thumbs up like. It will greatly help us out. I'm stumbling there, boys, girls. I'm stumbling. And everybody have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.